the opportunity to save someone's life, would you do it? Organ and tissue donation and transplantation provide a second chance at life for thousands of people each year. You have the opportunity to become one of the individuals who can make these miracles happen. I hope I will be able to convince each of you to become a registered organ donor today. Did you know that no one is too young or too old to be a donor? Regardless of your age, everyone should consider themselves potential organ donors. While there are a few exceptions, such as HIV and active cancer, even if you have a medical condition that you think would make you not eligible, you can still register, and the doctors will make the decision if the organs that you have are transplanted. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, each day about 79 people receive organ transplants. However, 18 people die each day waiting for a transplant. I have researched this topic thoroughly, and as we discuss the statistics and facts of transplantation, I hope I can show you just how important organ donation is. If I can convince just one of my audience members to become a registered organ donor today, then we have the potential to save or enhance the lives of 25 or more people. I'm going to show you why you should become an organ donor by discussing the benefits of organ donation, discussing the recent decline in organ donation, and showing you just how simple it is to become a registered organ donor. Let's begin with the benefits of organ donation and how you can make a difference in other people's lives. Organ donation is beneficial to thousands of people each year. According to the Gift of Hope, an organ and tissue donor network, as of March 1st, 2013, there are currently 117,151 people on the national organ waiting list. A single after-death donation can save or enhance the lives of up to 25 people. But it's not just the donor that you give life to. You also give their families a second chance with more time with their loved ones. My favorite football team is the Chicago Bears. Their current defensive player, Charles Tillman, was impacted by organ donation in 2008. Because of the selfless act of another family, his then 6-month-old daughter, Tiana, received a heart transplant. This inspired him and encouraged him to donate and create his own foundation. Tiana is now a 5-year-old, healthy little girl. If that wasn't enough to convince you to become an organ donor, then consider the recent decline that there has been in organ donation and how it is now more crucial than ever to register to be an organ donor. Klein, Massersmith, Ratner, Kochek, Balaga, and Oho found that living organ donation has continued to decrease since 2000. And in 2008, it was the first year in the United States that we saw a decrease in the number of after-death donors. Since 2008, those numbers have remained the same and even decreased slightly. While it appears that the numbers have decreased, but only a small amount, you can become an advocate for organ donation and turn those numbers around. For example, in my state of Illinois, only 54% of eligible individuals are registered to be organ donors. Those numbers have got to come up so we can continue to save the lives of countless people. Although we like to think and share the success stories, 18 people die each day waiting for a transplant. Justin unfortunately passed away at the age of 20 from cystic fibrosis. He was one of the many whose lives could have been saved by an organ donor. His father, Alan, now encourages his friends, families, and strangers to donate. Alan says, had there been more donors, it might have been a different outcome for Justin. When we die, we no longer use our organs, so why not be an organ donor and help others? You must be thinking that it's a lot more difficult than I'm saying to become a registered organ donor, but it's really not. All you have to do is go to www.organdonor.gov and have your driver's license available. It takes less than 3 minutes. Let me show you. This is the website. Click Becoming a Donor. Register in your state. You choose your state on the map, and it connects you to the state's website. You fill in your information. You keep going, and at the very end, you join. That's all it takes. If that wasn't easy enough for you, you can also express your wishes to your family or in a living will, which you can create your own, easily online. You can also designate to be an organ donor when you renew your driver's license. As I begin to conclude my speech today, I hope I have convinced you to register to become an organ donor, because your selfless donation will save lives. I have told you how your donation benefits others and how there has been a recent decrease in the number of donations. I also showed you just how easy it is to become a registered organ donor, so why wouldn't you register today? I know there are some individuals who just can't donate, but if everyone who is eligible to donate would just register to become an organ donor, we could save so many lives. If it was your son, daughter, mother, or father in need of an organ, would you think twice before saying no? It could be your family in need, and your generous gift could save thousands of lives. Amelia, a donor recipient recalls just how donation affected her life. The real heroes are the families. I look at it this way. There could have been 2 tragedies, but my donor family turned their tragedy into a blessing. I am forever grateful.